in order to counter-effect the antarayas, Patanjali says, learn to focus on a singular principle. Ishvara is already been introduced. Now follow 7 objects of concentration. And the first one he says is Maitri Karuna Muditopekshanam Sukha Dukkha Punya Punya Vishayanam Bhavanatas Chitta Prasadanam. In order to make our mind light and luminous and open to the very essence of yoga, we need to focus it on something. Otherwise it tends to kind of drift and just helter-skelterly go anywhere. So first, after introducing Ishvara, of course, after introducing Nirodha, then Ishvara, Patanjali says, if you want to bring about a positive attitude of mind, so first he says, learn to feel friendliness for people who are happy. Feel compassion to those who suffer. Feel a sense of joy and deep respect to people that live honorable, sincere lives. And try to keep a little distant to people who live vicious and negative life. What Patanjali means with that is like, if we are able to keep a positive attitude to people who are happy and friendly and delightful, then we feel that joy. If we are always criticizing other people when they are happy and when they are feeling good, we are not rooming that, giving space to that, to their expression. And if we tend criticizing and looking at other people with a negative eye, of course it affects our own awareness. And the same with suffering. Suffering is inevitable for everybody. So if we can have some compassion and understanding to other people suffering, then our life becomes easier. But another important aspect is to feel joy and a sense of respect and a sense of understanding how difficult life can be, how challenging it is to build clarity of the mind. So people who have a certain dignity about them, a certain clarity about them, a certain delightfulness about them, Patanjali says, feel joyful that they have that spark of life within them. Because don't go against things, go with things. Feel the joy for other people when they are happy. Feel a sense of compassion to people who are suffering. And feel a delight and respect to people who live honorable lives. Because life is difficult. So when we are fully seeing the challenges that it takes to live and can understand it, we feel the happiness of others. We do feel the misery of others. And we also can be affected by the great honor and challenging tasks people are able to cope with. And finally, Patanjali says, try to keep distant to people who live vicious, negative life. Don't get involved with them if you want a pleasant, positive state of mind. Now the third one, Patanjali says, prachardana vidarana bhyamva pranasya. Or you may also gain a greater steadiness of mind from exhaling the breath completely. Or prachardana is like vomiting the breath out. Or vidarana, or holding the breath. So if you're able to pay more attention to what happened after the exhalation and inhalation, whether it's an antar kumbhaka or a bahir kumbhaka, then steadiness of mind may also be brought about. If you are aware of that inmost essence within you that is unaffected by the way you breathe, that remains the same after exhalation and inhalation, then also greater stability of mind may come about. And then Patanjali says, Vishayavativa pravrittirutpanna manasastiti nipandini. Or he says like, Vishayavativa pravrittirutpanna. Or you may be able to, if you're able to concentrate over any sense object, and the subtlety, Vishayavativa pravrittirutpanna, whatever subtle sense perception that arises in your mind, and if you are able to kind of follow that concentration and focus on that sense perception, subtle sense perception, it may also catch the mind. And then here, Patanjali says, Vishokava Jyotishmati, or you may be able to find clarity and centeredness of mind from finding something, Vishoka, which is beyond sorrow, beyond pain, Jyotishmati, and is full of light. So if you're able to focus on a luminous essence, full of light, free from sorrow, your mind may also gain a greater stability. And then it says, Vitaraga Vishayam Va Chittam. Or if you're able to focus on mind on Vitaraga Vishayam Va, if you can focus on an object that is free from passion, free from needs, free from I must have. This inmost self doesn't lack anything. It's the source of who we are. It doesn't need sleep, it doesn't need to eat, it needs nothing. The body and mind needs material substance, but the self needs nothing. So within your mind, when you can let go of all the needs of the I, me, and the mind, Patanjali says, then greater stability may also come about. Or the penultimate one is a swapna nidra gnana alambanam va. Or if you're able to take support in the mind, in sleep, swapna, or in sleep and deep sleep, and the effect that the mind has from paying attention to this inner awareness when it falls into sleep and when it is in a deep sleep, that may also center and focus the mind. So you may try to dream yourself into awareness, but once you awake, that state of your mind, then that is what is important. And sleep can affect us in numerous ways, but if we pay more attention to how our mind is prior to sleep and after sleep, that may also help us to bring about greater clarity. Now, and the final one, this object of focus Patanjali refers to, Yatabhimata Dhyanadva. You may focus on whatever you like, says Patanjali. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever is your object of concentration, focus on that thoroughly and completely. That may also help to bring centeredness and stability of the mind. Because it's the inner seer, that source is clarity of consciousness. Whatever we bring into that mind field, so whatever we are doing, whatever we are engaged in, do that thoroughly and properly. And that is the path to centering the mind.